Police service is investigating a deadly incident in Accra after 2 suspected robbers were shot dead and another arrested during an operation at Labone. Police say the suspects were targeted during an attempted robbery operation. Ghana Commercial Bank (GCB), however, has declared that no robbery or attempted robbery occurred at its Labone branch or on its premises. Investigations are continuing to establish the full circumstances surrounding the incident. In road safety, at least 11 people have been killed and 13 others injured in a multiple vehicle crash at the Ofankor barrier on the Accra-Pokiase stretch. The crash involved 7 vehicles including tipper trucks, sprinter buses, saloon cars and a tricycle. The injured have been taken to the hospital for treatment. The incident has renewed concerns about road safety and the need for greater caution among motorists. In politics and governance, President John Dramani Mahama has begun a 2-day walking tour of the Upper East region as part of his Resetting Ghana agenda. The president is engaging residents and inspecting development projects, including the proposed Upper East Regional Airport. He has also announced plans to provide a new 60-seater bus to a school in Paga to support teaching and learning. In education, government says it plans to complete 30 abandoned e-blocks projects across the country. The move is expected to improve infrastructure and expand access to secondary education, particularly in communities where projects have remained unfinished for years. In agriculture, cocoa farmers are raising concerns about provisions in the new legislation aimed at protecting cocoa growing lands. The proposed framework seeks to restrict the conversion of cocoa farms to other uses without the necessary approval. Farmers have welcomed the protection of cocoa lands, but are also seeking clarification on how the law could affect the rehabilitation and replacement of old or deceased farms. In business and technology, the Ghanaian banking sector is taking further steps into the country's emerging carbon market. Access Bank Ghana has been licensed as a carbon credit broker, allowing it to connect buyers and sellers and support businesses and institutions seeking to participate in regulated carbon credit transactions. The development comes as Ghana looks to attract more climate finance and investment into low-carbon projects. In cybersecurity, the Cybersecurity Authority has taken enforcement action against the Office of the Registrar of Companies and the private cybersecurity service provider over breaches of cybersecurity directives. The development highlights the growing importance of compliance and data protection as more government and businesses services move online. In sports, the Ministry of Sports and Recreation has denied claims that government owes the Black Queens outstanding per diems from their Women's Africa Cup of Nations campaign. The ministry says approved allowances were paid in advance, with an additional payment made to cover the team's extended stay in Morocco. The ministry has also said the winning bonus for the team's victory over Cape Verde is being processed. However, the issue has generated further debate, with a minority in parliament demanding accountability over what it describes as welfare concerns involving Ghanaian athletes. The concerns include reports of difficulties with travel arrangements and outstanding financial commitments. On the international front, Ghana has rejected claims that it owes South Africa $18 million for the evacuation of Ghanaian nationals following xenophobic attacks. The Foreign Affairs Ministry says Ghana fully funded the evacuation of more than 1,600 citizens and therefore does not owe South Africa the amount being reported.